Your action plan is a map that will guide you from your current sales level to the level you've set in your goals. Action plans are dynamic, changing as you learn from each sale. Here are 3 steps to help you create an effective action plan. Number 1, start with the end and then work backwards. Look at what you need to achieve to reach each goal. Is it signing 3 new clients a month? Is it closing $5,000 in new business each month? Whatever the goal is, write down the steps it takes for you to achieve it. Use this information to ascertain all the steps you need to take to reach the new level of business you've set for yourself. Working backwards, what's step 1? Number 2, create a calendar. Now that you know what steps you must take, create a calendar to guide you through the year. This will help you monitor your progress, or lack of it, toward reaching your goals. This tracking will help you determine whether you need to speed up your process or readjust your goals. To begin, just take those steps you just developed and place the goals on the deadline dates that you set up for them. Again, working backwards, determine and schedule the number of calls you need to make, appointments you need to set, or conferences you need to attend to reach the goal on time. Now, how long does a typical call take? Schedule that time and add about 10 to 15% more for related paperwork and breaks between calls to get your head back in the game. Be sure to include travel time, lunch time, and time for related paperwork. Number 3, you have to track everything. Remember the business mantra, what's measured is managed. You must keep an appointment book and create a follow-up system. But make sure to track both the projected and the actual time it took for each task. Keeping all this data will help you monitor where your time, your money, and effort goes. This will in turn help you stay laser focused on the best clients and cut your losses on those clients that don't help your bottom line. So if you see that you have multiple profitable clients in a distant suburb, choose 1 day a week for all the appointments in that area so all of your days are not eaten up on the road, or schedule them early in the morning or late afternoon so you only have 1 trip of the side eating into your day. So if you notice that doctors take 5 appointments to buy your product, but school teachers tend to buy right away, then target school teachers and avoid doctors as clients unless they call you. Number 4, keep it straight. Create files on every client. As your business picks up, you'll find it more difficult to keep all of your efforts straight. In addition, the more complicated your business, the more complicated your tax returns will be, and the more important business records will be. Each file should include how you met the client, or the marketing efforts that led you to them, any personal information that you learned, such as the names of family members, and career information, so you can personalize all of your conversations. The dates, the times, the locations, and subject matters discussed on all calls, all your appointments and meetings, and any follow-up steps you need to take, which should also go immediately into your calendar. The status of the product or service they purchased. The status of the product or service they purchased and/or those in which they were interested. And fulfillment status, any customer service issues with the dates, the times, and resolutions. Also put these in your calendar or in a tickler file for follow-up. Creating prospect files is also important in helping you develop an action plan. This file should help you track your contacts and the status of those contacts, plus any personal information you may gather. This information will be useful when you land a prospect as a client. It will also help you see what marketing efforts are the most effective and can help you identify other sales trends that will focus you on those sales techniques and targets that are the most effective. Recognizing the differences in communication styles, men and women need to make sure that they're both tracking both the transactions and relationships with clients. Men tend to focus on tracking the transactions that were made, forgetting to note those important pieces of information that help develop a long-term relationship, such as thanking customers for referrals and remembering important personal information, such as birthdays or family status. Now, women, on the other hand, they tend to focus on the relationship building and spend less time tracking transactions. For example, it's important to know how many sales calls it takes before you actually get cash in hand, so you know which clients drain your time and which ones are worth putting the effort into building that relationship. Now, knowing your strengths and weaknesses will help you build an action plan that specifically includes both transactions and relationship building.